11 fruits that can worsen diabetes. You've always heard that fruits are healthy, right? But what if I told you that some of the fruits you eat every day could be sabotaging your blood sugar levels without you even realizing it? You might be making what seems like a smart choice, but these so-called healthy fruits could be causing dangerous blood sugar spikes, leading to constant cravings, fatigue, and even long-term damage to your body. The worst part? Some of these fruits are commonly recommended for a balanced diet, but for diabetics or anyone trying to manage their glucose levels, they might be doing more harm than good. Most people have no idea that certain fruits contain hidden sugars that can lead to insulin resistance over time. Are you unknowingly putting your health at risk? In today's video, we're uncovering 11 fruits that could be secretly working against you, and I guarantee a few of them will shock you. Stay tuned to see if your favorites are on the list. And before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more must-know health facts coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss them. Number 11. Pineapple. Ever felt frustrated trying to enjoy your favorite fruits while managing diabetes? You're not alone. Pineapple, with its sweet, tropical flavor, might seem like a healthy choice, but for diabetics, it can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Let's break it down. Pineapple is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, but its natural sugar content can pose challenges for those managing blood sugar levels. A single cup of pineapple contains about 16 grams of carbohydrates, with a glycemic index, GI, of 66, which is considered moderate to high. For diabetics, this means pineapple can cause a quicker spike in blood sugar compared to low GI fruits like berries or apples. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, foods with a high glycemic index can lead to rapid blood sugar fluctuations, which are particularly risky for diabetics. Pineapple's natural sugars, primarily fructose, are absorbed quickly, making portion control crucial. Think of your blood sugar like a car's speedometer. High GI foods like pineapple can push the needle into the red zone faster than you'd like, while low GI foods keep things steady and manageable. If you're craving pineapple, pair it with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a handful of nuts or Greek yogurt. This can slow down sugar absorption and prevent spikes. Alternatively, opt for lower GI fruits like guava or pears, which are gentler on your blood sugar. Managing diabetes doesn't mean giving up on flavor, it's about making smarter choices. So the next time you reach for pineapple, remember, moderation is key, and there are always alternatives to keep your health on track. Number 10. Pomegranates. Have you ever wondered if pomegranates, despite their reputation as a superfood, could actually be harmful for diabetics? It's a question worth exploring, especially if you're managing blood sugar levels. While pomegranates are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber, their natural sugar content can be a concern for those with diabetes. A single pomegranate contains around 39 grams of sugar, and while its glycemic index of 53 is considered moderate, it can still cause blood sugar spikes if eaten in excess. Research from the Journal of Medicinal Food suggests that while pomegranates offer anti-inflammatory benefits, their sugar content can impact glucose levels, particularly in larger portions. Think of it like this: even the healthiest foods can have downsides if not consumed mindfully. For diabetics, it's not about cutting out pomegranates entirely, but about finding a balance. A practical approach is to enjoy pomegranates in smaller amounts. Think half a cup of arils and pair them with protein or healthy fats, like a handful of nuts or a slice of cheese. This combination helps slow down sugar absorption, keeping your blood sugar more stable. If you're looking for alternatives, berries like raspberries or blackberries are excellent options. They're lower in sugar and still provide a wealth of nutrients. At the end of the day, managing diabetes is about making thoughtful choices. Pomegranates can still be part of your diet, but like many things in life, moderation is the key to enjoying them without compromising your health. Number 9. Lychees. Have you ever enjoyed the sweet, fragrant taste of lychees only to worry about how they might affect your blood sugar? If you're managing diabetes, this concern is completely valid. Lychees, while delicious and nutrient-rich, can be a tricky fruit for diabetics due to their high sugar content. Let's explore why this tropical treat might not always be the best choice and how you can still enjoy it responsibly. A 100-gram serving of lychees contains approximately 15 grams of sugar, and their glycemic index ranges between 50 and 70, depending on ripeness. This places them on the higher end of the GI scale, meaning they can cause a quicker spike in blood sugar compared to lower GI fruits like berries or apples. According to a study in the Journal of Nutritional Science, Consuming high-sugar fruits like lychees without moderation can disrupt glucose control, making them a potential risk for diabetics. Here's the good news. You don't have to avoid lychees entirely. The key is balance. Instead of eating a large bowl, limit yourself to a small portion, around 4 to 5 lychees, and pair them with a protein-rich snack like a boiled egg or a handful of walnuts. This combination helps slow down the absorption of sugar, preventing sudden spikes in your blood glucose levels. If you're looking for alternatives, consider fruits like guava or kiwi, which are lower in sugar and offer similar nutritional benefits. Managing diabetes is about making thoughtful, informed choices, and with lychees, a little caution can go a long way. By enjoying them in moderation and pairing them wisely, you can still savor their unique flavor without compromising your health. Number 8. Dried fruits. You've probably heard that fruit is nature's candy, but when it comes to dried fruit, well, that's a different story. If you have diabetes or are watching your blood sugar, this seemingly healthy snack might be working against you. Dried fruits may look innocent, but here's the problem. They're highly concentrated in sugar. When the water is removed, the natural sugars become more condensed, making just a small handful equivalent to eating several fresh fruits in one sitting. A single ounce of raisins, for example, packs about 23 grams of sugar. That's nearly the same as a candy bar. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that dried fruit has a higher glycemic load, which means it can spike blood sugar faster than whole fruit. This is especially concerning for people managing diabetes, as sudden blood sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance over time. It's important to consider portion control. While fresh fruits contain fiber and water to slow down sugar absorption, dried fruits lack that balance. Instead, opt for low glycemic options like berries, nuts, or Greek yogurt when you're craving something sweet. So next time you reach for that bag of dried mango or apricots, think twice. Your blood sugar will thank you. Number 7. Figs. Figs, nature's sweet treats, are often seen as a healthy choice. But if you have diabetes, you might want to reconsider adding them to your daily routine. While they offer plenty of nutrients, they can also pose challenges when it comes to managing blood sugar. Here's why. Figs are high in natural sugars, which can raise blood glucose levels. A single medium-sized fig contains about 8 grams of sugar, which, for someone with diabetes, can cause a sharp rise in blood sugar. Because figs have a high glycemic index, their sugar is absorbed into the bloodstream quickly, which can lead to unwanted blood sugar spikes. Studies, such as one from the National Institutes of Health, show that consuming foods with a high glycemic index, like figs, can lead to greater difficulty in managing diabetes. Over time, this may contribute to insulin resistance. It's advisable to be mindful of portion sizes when eating figs, or better yet, choose fruits with a lower glycemic index, such as berries or apples, which have a slower impact on blood sugar. So while figs are delicious and packed with fiber, it's important to consider the effect they might have on your blood sugar and balance them with other options for better health management. Your body will thank you for it. Number 6. Watermelon. Watermelon is a refreshing treat on a hot day. But if you have diabetes, this sweet, juicy fruit might not be as innocent as it seems. Here's the catch. Watermelon has a high glycemic index. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises your blood sugar. Watermelon, despite being low in carbs overall, can spike blood sugar levels quickly. Its GI score is about 72, which is considered high. Even though it's mostly water, the natural sugars in watermelon are absorbed rapidly, causing your blood sugar to rise faster than you might expect. Research from Diabetes Care shows that foods with a high glycemic index, like watermelon, can increase the risk of insulin resistance and lead to blood sugar fluctuations, something that's critical to avoid for those with diabetes. It's important to consider how you balance your meals. Eating watermelon in moderation and pairing it with foods that have a lower glycemic index, like nuts or protein, can help reduce blood sugar spikes. So while watermelon is packed with vitamins and hydration, its sugar content can be tricky for managing diabetes. Next time, reach for berries or apples, which offer a safer, sweeter option without compromising your health. Number 5. Coconut. Coconut seems to be everywhere these days, on shelves, in health blogs, and in smoothies. But if you're living with diabetes, it's important to understand that coconut might not be the miracle food it's often made out to be. Coconut is high in saturated fat. While some fats are essential for your body, too much saturated fat can negatively impact insulin sensitivity, making it harder to manage blood sugar. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that excess saturated fat may increase the risk of insulin resistance, which is a concern for anyone with diabetes. But that's not all. Many coconut products, especially coconut milk or coconut flour, can be high in carbohydrates, the very thing you need to control. Coconut flour, for instance, is often marketed as a low-carb alternative, but it's still packed with carbs that can raise blood sugar levels if consumed in large quantities. It's advisable to enjoy coconut in moderation. If you love the taste, try unsweetened coconut and pair it with other low-carb, high-fiber foods to help balance out the blood sugar impact. So next time you pick up that coconut water or coconut-based snack, take a moment to check the label. When it comes to diabetes, what seems healthy might not always be the best choice. Number 4. Dates. Imagine this, you're looking for a natural sweetener or a quick energy boost, and dates seem like the perfect choice. But if you're managing diabetes, this sweet fruit might not be as harmless as it appears. Dates, while packed with nutrients like fiber, potassium, and antioxidants, can be a double-edged sword for diabetics. Let's explore why they might not be the best option for keeping your blood sugar in check. Dates are incredibly high in natural sugars. Just 2 medjool dates contain around 36 grams of sugar. That's almost as much as a can of soda. Their glycemic index can range from 42 to 55, depending on the variety, which puts them in the medium to high range. For diabetics, this means dates can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, especially if eaten in large quantities. Research from the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism points out that while dates have a low glycemic load when eaten in moderation, their high sugar content can still pose risks for those with diabetes if overconsumed. The challenge with dates is their density. They're small, sweet, and easy to overeat, making it hard to stick to a portion size that won't spike your blood sugar. To enjoy dates without the downside, limit yourself to 1 or 2 at a time and pair them with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a tablespoon of almond butter or a slice of cheese. This helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your glucose levels more stable. If you're looking for alternatives, consider fruits like berries or apples, which are lower in sugar and have a gentler impact on blood sugar. Number 3. Bananas. Bananas are undeniably healthy, packed with potassium, fiber, and vitamins. However, their natural sugar content can be a concern for those watching their blood sugar. A medium-sized banana contains about 14 grams of sugar and has a glycemic index, GI, of around 51, which is considered moderate. While this might not seem alarming, the ripeness of the banana plays a big role. As bananas ripen, their starches break down into sugars, making them even sweeter and higher on the GI scale. A fully ripe banana can have a GI as high as 60 or more, which can lead to quicker blood sugar spikes. Research from the Journal of Diabetes Care suggests that high GI foods, like overripe bananas, can cause rapid glucose fluctuations, which are particularly risky for diabetics. It's like stepping on a gas pedal. Your blood sugar can surge faster than you'd like. So, what's the solution? If you love bananas, opt for ones that are slightly green or just ripe, as they have a lower GI and less sugar. Pairing a banana with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a tablespoon of peanut butter or a handful of nuts, can also help slow down sugar absorption and keep your blood sugar stable. If you're looking for alternatives, consider fruits like berries or green apples, which are lower in sugar and have a gentler impact on blood sugar levels. Managing diabetes is all about making informed choices, and with bananas, a little strategy can go a long way in keeping your health on track. Number 2. Grapes. Grapes are small, sweet, and packed with nutrients. But for people managing diabetes, they might not be as innocent as they seem. Grapes are often seen as a healthy snack, but their natural sugars and impact on blood glucose levels can make them tricky for diabetics. Here's why. Grapes are high in natural sugars, particularly fructose. A single cup of grapes contains around 23 grams of sugar, which can cause a quick spike in blood sugar. Because grapes have a high glycemic index, they can rapidly elevate blood glucose, making them harder to manage for those with diabetes. Research from the Diabetes Care Journal suggests that consuming foods with a high glycemic index, like grapes, can contribute to insulin resistance over time. This means your body may struggle to use insulin effectively, leading to more severe complications in the long run. It's important to consider portion sizes when eating grapes. While the fruit has antioxidants and fiber, the sugar content makes it a risk if eaten in large quantities. For a safer snack, Try replacing grapes with berries like blueberries or strawberries, which have a lower glycemic index and won't spike your blood sugar as much. So while grapes are delicious, if you're managing diabetes, it's advisable to enjoy them in moderation and always monitor how your body responds. Number 1. Mangoes. Mangoes are packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, but they're also high in natural sugars. A single cup of sliced mango contains about 23 grams of sugar, and its glycemic index ranges from 51 to 60, depending on ripeness. This places mangoes in the medium to high GI category, meaning they can cause a quicker rise in blood sugar compared to lower GI fruits like berries or apples. Research from the American Diabetes Association highlights that high-sugar fruits like mangoes can lead to significant glucose spikes, especially when eaten in large quantities. The ripeness of the mango plays a big role here. As mangoes ripen, their starches convert into sugars, making them sweeter and higher on the GI scale. It's like turning up the volume on a song. The sweetness becomes more intense, and so does the impact on your blood sugar. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up mangoes entirely. The key is moderation and pairing. Instead of eating a whole mango, enjoy a small portion, about half a cup, and combine it with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a handful of almonds or a slice of cheese. This helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your blood sugar more stable. If you're looking for alternatives, consider fruits like guava or papaya, which are lower in sugar and have a gentler impact on blood sugar levels. And that's all. While fruits are an essential part of a balanced diet, diabetics need to be extra cautious about their choices. Opt for low glycemic fruits like berries, apples, and pears, and always monitor portion sizes. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to managing diabetes and enjoying your favorite fruits.